Hi everybody, so there's some good news about Vault. They just updated their website and it shows a bunch of information now, like the patch notes which are coming soon and the early access update. So the new early access date for this game is late June/early July. And over here on the homepage, we have all of the heroes that are going to be in Vault, and they just added Sparrow. And the best thing about this website is that you can actually look at all of the items that are going to be in Vault. And I thought that for this video, I'd just read the items and give my first reaction to them. So here we have like different consumables, which is like normal, like a health pot. What is Dispel Dust? Ooh, removes soft CC. That's pretty cool. And Gate Scroll, what is this? Teleport to a friendly tower. Okay, so this thing was in Paragon, or something similar. This thing was not in Paragon, so that's going to be interesting. And then minion detonator, destroy target minion, no gold. I don't know how good this would be. This doesn't seem like that good of a card. And then shadow ward and sentry ward, so wards are important. And then we have blue items category. So the first item is Warlock's Wares. Oh, you have to click on it to actually read it. So, okay, these are the final stats, which is really the only thing I care about. So, 100 movement speed and 13 energy penetration plus 0.5 energy penetration per level. That's what I think that means. So, this is probably for a hero that uses energy damage. Well, I mean, I know it is, like Gideon, or like basically a caster. And then so these blue items are probably all for casters. So yeah, energy power and 1 energy power per level. And then unique passive, amplify increases energy power by 120%. What? That's kind of weird. Alright, then we have Warlock's Opus. Unique passive pierce, 30% energy armor penetration. Ooh, so this would be good against tanks who have like energy defense. And 60 energy power plus 1 per rank. Okay, so this has less energy power. And mana lens, so 65 energy power, 10% cooldown reduction. I like that. 600 mana, unique passive, focus, receive 2% of max mana as energy power. Yeah, this thing was in Paragon and it was like kind of meta to just like build items that amplified your power based on how much mana you had, and then just like build your mana and then you would have a lot of power as well. So Nirvana Jewel, so 50 energy power, so the least amount of power, 500 mana, 15 energy armor, and unique active, enter stasis for 3 seconds, cooldown 60 seconds. What is stasis? Oh, I think stasis, what it was in Paragon was you couldn't move, but you also couldn't take damage. So that's pretty cool that they're bringing that back. I don't know if these are the only items that can be used for casters, only 5 items. That would be kind of lame, but I also understand that the game is like really new. So if these are the only items for casters, they're most likely going to add more. Okay, now onto the red items. These are probably going to be physical damage for carries and for like chimera. Alright, so we have Boots of the Hunt, 100 movement speed, 15% attack speed, and 1% attack speed per rank. So yeah, these are definitely boots for your carry. And then Voracious Steel, what is this? 60 physical power, 10% life steal. Ooh, we like life steal, I think. And unique passive overheal. Excess stolen life becomes a shield up to 20 times your level. Whoa. You can't overheal while this item's active is on cooldown. Oh, that's cool. So that's an active. So you gotta press a button. This sounds like... there was a card like this in Paragon that had to do with lifesteal. And then 70 physical power. Oh, this is King's Castle. So 5 per rank, 10% lifesteal. Oh, this just gives 10% lifesteal and then it doesn't increase. Dash forward 600 units and heal for 4% of your max health per hero within 600 units. Cooldown 60 seconds. Wow. So this is a really good card to like get away if you're in trouble. And then AI ammunition. So we have 60 physical power, 25% crit chance. Okay, that's interesting. So we have lifesteal, we have crit chance, and we have mana energy damage conversion. So unique passive, pinpoint accuracy plus 30% critical damage. Alright, next card is Plasma Blade, so 40 physical power plus 0.5 per rank. Okay, this gives 0.5 per rank. Alright, Plasma Blade, 40% attack speed, 5% lifesteal. This is like, all of these cards seem good, but like at the end of the day, it's going to come down to the math and doing the calculations and figuring out which cards really are the best. So 40% attack speed and 5% lifesteal. Unique passive, Titan Slayer. Basic attacks deal 6% of your target's current health as energy damage. Ooh, so this is like a really good card for shredding tanks as a carry. So like anti-steal card. Okay, now 35% attack speed, 25% critical chance, plus 0.25% per rank. Unique active rush, 50% attack speed and 12% movement speed for 4 seconds. Cooldown 60 seconds. Okay, so this adrenaline boost card and King's Castle are kind of the same thing. They can both be used for running away, but King's Castle also gives you more health if there are other heroes near you. And then we have Full Metal Jacket, 50 physical power, and unique passive is Titanium Tip, plus 30% physical armor penetration, add 25% per favor. Okay, so this is anti-tanks as well, but it's against physical armor. So if they're building more physical armor than energy armor, this will help you shred better. And then tungsten rounds. Okay, 65 physical power, 10 physical penetration, and unique passive in incendiary rounds, basic attacks 4 plus 0.25 fever physical penetration for 3 seconds. Oh, 3 stacks. Okay, so you get, the more you hit someone, the more physical penetration you get for 3 seconds. That's what this is. Okay, now onto the purple items. Now when I played the alpha, I don't remember seeing these purple items. So this is actually a new category. So that's interesting. Let's see what this is. Shades steps. Okay, 40 movement speed. Unique passive. Receive 25% of movement speed boost when out of combat. Okay, so this is cool. You can, I don't know, this may be good for jungler, I guess, but I think this is the jungle category. So, but basically you could use these to be super fast and go super quickly around the map. And I guess these could really be used for any character if you think about it. Like, they're not really locked to a specific role. And then 35 physical power, 35% attack speed, 1% per rank, 4% lifesteal. Unique passive. On hit with a basic attack, apply trauma to the target for 4 seconds. 50% reduced healing from all sources. Okay, so this is an anti-Narbash card. So this is basically anti-heal. So if you have a character like Narbash who can output a lot of healing for his team, you can basically this will allow you to get kills on his team because he won't be able to heal them as much. Then unique active strength drain. Using abilities and landing basic attacks, store charges. At 60 charges, activate to receive 40% lifesteal for 4 seconds. Charges begin counting again after the effect ends. Cooldown 60 seconds. Okay, this is a lot. Alright, so first, in order to activate it again, you need to build up your charges and wait for 60 seconds. But I don't, yeah. But that's really good. This card reminds me of Vampiric Blade from Paragon because you get so much lifesteal for 4 seconds. Like, you can basically turn a fight with this card. Like, if you're about to die in a fight, you can just use this and then get like 2 kills on people instead of dying yourself. Alright, anyways, the next one. Okay. Goblin Glue. Okay, I remember this from the alpha. 35 physical power, 10% cooldown reduction, 350 health. Okay. Unique passive. Acidic ammo. Hitting an enemy hero with a basic attack reduces their physical armor by 4% for 6 seconds, stacking up to 6 times. Glue Flask applies 3 stacks to hero's hit. Ooh. That's interesting. Okay, so this is an anti-tank card. Okay, and then Glue Flask. Throw a flask of glue that explodes on the ground, creating an area of radius 700 that grounds the targets who are touching it. Duration 5 seconds. Range. Oof. Okay, so this active, like, you can basically have CC in a card, and it's like a root. Yeah, it's a card that gives you a root. Okay, Eldritch Flame. 70 energy power plus 1 per rank. Okay, so this can be used for casters, pretty much. And then 10% cooldown reduction. Alright, so we have more cards for casters. So this would be good to stack with that other card that gave cooldown reduction. So this one with mana lens. And then you can have this Nirvana Jewel, which also gives you mana. And then you can have Eldritch Flame, which gives you even more cooldown reduction. Unique passive, burn. On energy damage from abilities, deal 0.88% of target's max health as damage every 0.5 seconds over 3 seconds. Okay, this card is actually really good for a late game caster, because casters are mostly good during mid game, and during late game they struggle because the carries will just shred them right away and just like pretty much one shot a caster, and they can't kill tanks because they don't have enough penetration. But with this card, a caster will be able to do some damage to a tank, I think. So I would definitely use this card for late game on a caster. Alright, finally in the purple items we have Camouflage module and 25 physical power, 250 health, and 35 physical armor. Okay, so this would be a good card for tanks because it gives you physical power, it gives you health, and it gives you armor. So I don't know what could not be good about it. Okay, standing in place for 4 seconds causes you to enter the shadow plane. Moving, attacking, or casting reveals you and grants 15% bonus damage for 3 seconds. Okay, there was definitely a card like this in Paragon. I don't know how often I've seen it used in the game, but I think there was one clip in Aelit's Funny Moments video where a Richter stood still and just got away from a fight unscathed using this. So I really like this card because it's what Paragon had as well. Alright, now the green items. I think this section is obviously for the jungler because it's green, duh. And okay, so we have 100 movement speed, 10 physical power plus 1 per rank, and then unique passive, 30% endurance, CC reduction. Oh, I like that CC reduction. I don't know what 30% endurance is, to be honest. Oh, endurance is CC reductions. 30% CC reduction. Alright, photosynthetic symbiote. Okay, 10% cooldown reduction, 550 health, 5 health regen rate plus 0.1 per rank. Unique passive, instant regeneration, 2.5 of missing health regen per second. I actually don't know if this is for... Okay, this is not for jungle, my bad. This is for tanks, I think. Because you get physical armor and then health regen rate. Okay, Fist of Titan. Unique active, Touch of Titan, basic attack supply, 2% of your max health, energy damage on hit for 5 seconds. Cooldown 60 seconds. Huh? I'm confused. Basic attack supply, 2% of your max health. Maybe they mean as energy damage on hit for 5 seconds. That would make more sense. Okay. Unyielding Mantle. 350 health, 30 physical armor, 10 energy armor, plus 1 per rank. And then unique active, Unstoppable Force. Cleanse and become status immune for 2 seconds. Cooldown 90 seconds. Okay, and then... So yeah, these are definitely all cards for tanks, the green items. Now we have unique passive, Crushing Presence. 3 times level energy damage per second to enemies within 400 units. Unique active, Noxious Musk. Every second for 5 seconds, enemies are within 600 units. Take 1% of your max health as energy damage. Cooldown 90 seconds. Okay, so this card, it's like just when enemies are near you, they take damage. I think there's a card like this in Smite as well. Don't kill me for saying Smite. And then Storm Quiver. Okay, unique active. Smite. Speaking of Smite, deal 375 plus 25 hero level true damage to target neutral minion or monster and heal for 30% of damage dealt. Does 1.25 times damage if not used for 45 seconds. Cooldown 15 seconds. Recharge time 90 seconds. Max 2 charges. Okay, so this is actually a good card for a jungler because you get to destroy a jungle monster like a raptor or something instantly, and then you also get health from it. So this could actually be a really good card for a jungler instead of a tank. Okay, now we have these white items. We have 100 movement speed and then 10% cooldown reduction plus 1% per rank. So I think the white items are support items, and cooldown reduction is really good on Muriel because she can use her shields more often, so these boots would probably be really good on Muriel. Now we have Telepath's Trinket, 10% cooldown reduction, 400 health, 3 mana regen, plus 0.3 per rank, and then 5 health regen rate. And then unique active pull applies a 400 something pull to targeted enemy toward the location of cast for 3 seconds. Cooldown 60 seconds. Okay, and then Matter Limiter. 25 energy power plus 1 per rank. 300 health. 550 mana. This Matter Limiter card would go very well with this mana into energy power build that I was talking about. So Mana Lens, Nirvana Jewel, then Eldritch Flame. No. Which was it? Yeah. Eldritch Flame. And then Matter Limiter, because they all give you lots of mana. Okay, and then unique passive Speed Dampener. On ability damage from abilities, apply 30% slow to targets, duration 2 seconds. But I'm not sure actually that all of these different cards can be used together, because I think that you have to choose like a category. So like if you choose the blue category, you can only use blue items, and so on with the neutral items. So I don't think you can actually use these mana cards together. Okay, next we have a robe of miracles, and this gives 10% cooldown reduction, 350 health plus 5 per rank, 5 health regenerate, 35 energy armor, and unique active bless, heal friendly heroes in ground cast area for 20% of their max health. Okay, so this is like an active heal. All of these cards would be good on Muriel, I think. And then Essence of Time, 2 mana regen, 5 health regenerate, 40 physical armor, and 40 energy armor, plus 1 per rank. And then unique active, cripple. Targeted enemy receives 20% slow and 20% wither for 3 seconds. Range 100. I can't say numbers. And then cooldown 60 seconds. Substitution, 300 health, 35 physical armor, 20 energy armor, unique active, lifelink, transfer 50% of all damage taken by targeted friendly hero to yourself for 4 seconds, range 700, cooldown 90 seconds. Okay, so this is cool. So if you see someone about to get ulted as Muriel, you can use this card if you're full health and they're low health, and then maybe you won't die if you like also shield yourself. Or like if you're playing steel support, then you can take an ultimate for somebody if you're full health and save them like that. Now mana muzzle, 5 physical power, 30 energy power plus 1 per rank, 200 health, 250 mana, 2 mana regen, unique active, smite. Didn't we already read this? Targeting an enemy hero will silence and apply 15% vulnerability for 3 seconds. Okay, the silence is probably going to be really strong, and every support should most likely run this just because of the silence. Because when Paragon had silence, oh boy, that was insanely strong. Okay, now onto the neutral items. Growth implant, 10 physical power, 100 health, a unique passive. Growth, receive 10 health and 1 physical power per minute. The item is equipped. Stacks are lost if sold. Oh my god, this item is just like Growth Totem from Paragon, which was so broken because you could keep getting health and physical power for as long as the game went on. So if the game lasts 60 minutes and you equipped this card at like 5 minutes into the game, oh my god, this is gonna be insane. This card will decide which team wins. If 2 people on one team have this card and 3 people on the other team have this card, who do you think will win? Probably the 3 people on the other team if the game goes into like 60 minutes. Anyways, I'm like actually like excited to see this card. I liked using it in Paragon even though it was broken. Like, don't come for me. And then 35 energy power, 100 health, unique active, blink, teleport 600 units, cannot activate for 8 seconds after combat, cooldown 60 seconds. Okay, so this is just a blink card. And then Stone of Sustenance, 100 health, 220 mana, 1.5 mana regen. Alright. Cosmic Intervention. Entropic Burst, cleanse and gain 115% movement speed for 3 seconds. Okay, so you can use this card to get away, I guess. And then Stealth Tech. 25 physical armor, unique active, stealth. Enter the shadow plane for 3 seconds. Cooldown 90 seconds. Okay, this could be really good for ganking. But it only gives you 25 physical armor, so it doesn't give you any power. So, and 3 seconds in the shadow plane like really isn't that good. But like it could still help you with ganking. But I wouldn't use it on people like Countess because she doesn't really need it, and it would take away from other cards that could give her energy. Well, I don't know, because physical armor could help you against carries later on. Help you against carries shredding you. So, I don't know how I feel about using this card. I don't know if it's good or not. Scrying Stone, 10% cooldown reduction and 200 mana. Unique passive. If a teammate last hits a nearby minion, you are awarded 20 gold. Placing any ward awards 35 gold. Unique active. Place a shadow ward. Cooldown 150 seconds. There is no reason that you shouldn't use this card as a support, like at all. First of all, you don't have to take your carries farmed, and you still get gold from your carry killing minions. And second of all, you can place wards and get gold from placing wards instead of placing wards like this that are only a one-time purchase. These would be good at the start of the game because they're like so stupidly cheap. But like, if you just get this, you can use this the entire game because you do need wards throughout the entire match pretty much. So there's no reason a support shouldn't be using this card. Anyways, these are all of the items in Vault that have been developed so far. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more content. Thank you. See you next video. Bye.